have her open, and she's ready.
That's it?
Yes, you remember Nurse Stevens, the transplant coordinator. She was there observing when they removed McAllister's heart.
How are you, Dr. Quartermain?
Nervous. I haven't done a lot of these.
Oh, you'll be fine, I'm sure. You were lucky to get a heart right here at General, and in such good condition, too.
Yeah, that's very rare indeed.
Well, let's just hope Iona has a lot more luck.
Well, skill is what's going to get her through it. And there's plenty of that in this room.
The sooner you get her on the heart-lung machine, the better.
Doctors, it's ready.
All right, team. Let's go. Scalpel.
A sponge, please.
I've gotten here sooner. McAllister's murder and Tracy's arrest, I got a little sidetracked.
Yeah, so how's all that going?
It's going. What's happening here?
I don't know. They just went in there with David's heart, so.
Miss Delafield?
Yes?
I'm Nurse Stevens, the transplant coordinator.
Hello.
Dr. Quartermain wanted me to let you know that the surgery's about to begin.
Okay, so then the transplant is getting started.
Yes. Barring any unforeseen circumstances, all systems are go.
What unforeseen circumstances?
Oh, I wouldn't worry about it. Mr. McAllister's heart checked out very strong.
Okay. It's ironic, isn't it? I mean, that David McAllister's heart could wind up saving my aunt's life.
Yeah. Well, I guess the guy did something right before he bought it.
Listen, Robert, I want to tell you how sorry I am that I was unable to give you evidence to nail McAllister with Tucker's murder. But I guess it doesn't matter anymore, huh?
Why not?
Well, McAllister's dead, right?
Perhaps. But the investigation is still very much alive. Why don't you sit down, Mom?
I can't. I'm too nervous. I mean, shouldn't we have heard something by now?
Well, yeah, it has just started, huh?
Right.
And remember, positive thoughts, huh?
Right. Positive thoughts.
Right.
It's Christmas, and it's the season for miracles, right? So
There
positive
you go.
thoughts.
That's it?
Sure doesn't feel like Christmas.
Well, you got a few days yet.
I haven't even gotten you a present.
What? Oh, come on. Oh, all right, where's the ring?
Right here.
Later.
I just wanted this first Christmas to be really special.
It will be. You know why?
Why?
Because I'm spending it with you, and it's the first of many.
Did I tell you lately how glad I am that you're here?
About 25 times. I'm sorry that this investigation keeps intruding.
Oh, so you think that Tracy shot David?
Sure looks that way. But I guess now I'm never going to find out who did in Tucker with David dead.
It's too bad that Jimmy couldn't come up with any evidence against McAllister.
Yeah.
But it was very kind of him to offer to drive Mary home before. And he really is a very good person, Robert.
So you keep telling me.
Yes, he is. And he tried to help you gather evidence against McAllister. He's been very concerned about Iona and myself these last couple of days.
Yeah. Listen, you want some coffee?
No, I'd rather wait here. Tea would be nice.
Tea it is. Oh. You want to know the one thing I want for Christmas more than anything else in the whole world?
What?
You.
Well, I certainly have every faith in our surgical team. Monica Quartermain really is the best.
Excuse me, Audrey.
Oh, hello, Jimmy.
Hi. I was wondering if I could have a moment of your time. It's about Iona Huntington.
Oh, excuse me, Nurse Stevens. This is Jimmy O'Hurley.
Yes. How do you do?
Hi.
How do you do? Now, Kate, Miss Delafield is awfully worried about her aunt, and I was wondering if you could answer a few of my questions so I would be able to reassure her.
Well, all right.
Good.
Well, if you two will excuse me, then. Nice to meet you, Miss Stevens.
Thank you very much, Audrey. Please.
can I help you, Mr. O'Hurley?
Well, Miss Delafield is naturally concerned about the condition of the heart her aunt will be receiving.
Nothing unusual was found during our pre-testing.
Oh, good, good. So you're saying that each heart is tested prior to the implant?
Of course, that's standard procedure.
Oh, great. And you found nothing abnormal or unusual, anything like that?
That's right. In fact, since the donor died of a gunshot wound to the head, the heart was in prime condition.
Oh, great, great. And no chance of it being rejected?
Well, that's always a possibility.
Yeah, and I suppose if that happens, you would run a whole battery of tests all over again, right?
Wouldn't be much point, would there?
Right. I'm sorry, I'm just a little frazzled. Well, let's hope for the best, and thank you very much, Nurse Stevens. Thank you very much.
Robert.
Bye-bye.
Frisco, the weather's clearing. Felicia and I are heading back up.
Good, I'd go with you, but I've kind of got my hands full here.
Any word on Iona?
No, she's still in surgery.
I'll tell Kate we're rooting for her.
Thank you.
You turn up any evidence on McAllister's murder?
No.
What about O'Hurley?
Well, I just overheard a little conversation between him and the transplant coordinator.
Who's that?
Basically, it's the nurse that brought McAllister's heart in.
Yeah. Well, what would Jimmy have to talk to her about?
Jimmy was expressing great interest in what would happen to McAllister's heart if the transplant doesn't take.
What do you mean?
Well, like if tests would be run on it, that sort of thing.
Why would he want to know that?
That's a good question. I'm beginning to wonder if Tracy Quartermain is our prime suspect after all.
You never did trust O'Hurley.
Yeah. Look, I'd like to get back to Katherine, and I guess you've got to get going.
All right. We'll call you as soon as we do find Colton.
Good luck, mate. Oh, that was Frisco. He and Felicia are back on the way up the mountain. The weather's lifted, and they're going to resume the search for Colton.
Wow, that's really good news.
Yeah, well, the next bit of good news will be what's happening with Iona.
I hope so. Robert, if Iona lives through this...
You mean when she comes out of the surgery?
Right. When Iona comes out of surgery, what's going to happen to her?
You're referring to the counterfeiting charges?
Yeah. I mean, you said that you would plead for leniency on her case because she helped you with...
That's right. The DA knows all about it.
Well, can't you do the same thing for Jimmy?
Jimmy was involved in the counterfeiting business, which resulted in the death of an agent.
Yeah, but he tried to get proof that David killed Tucker.
But he didn't get it.
But he did help. I mean, if he hadn't have told you everything, then you would have never discovered that David was trying to steal $10 million. That should be worth something.
Hey, let's get Iona through this, and then we'll worry about Jimmy. All right?